Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Rayman Legends. I'm Nye.
I'm Mako, and you won a wow, you won the silver cup in both the challenges and a bronze cup.
Yeah, I remember I didn't try the other one.
Right.
Let's go cook our pets.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good amount of stuff. I mean, if you... Okay, there we go. That's what I was expecting out of this room. It's riches like the likes of which I've never seen before. Until you realize that the purples are worth 2, and the coins are worth 25, and we need 1 million.
This is jump change, but at least it's welcome jump change.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta remember, this is basically worth nothing. However, I am kind of expecting that we'll probably get some gigantic prize once we actually officially get all the pets. Like,
when you fill out a family, you'll probably get a special... Ooh!
Ooh! Ninja Teensy! Oh, never mind. That one.
Well, hang on, we'll see.
We know this one. This Teensy is really into Kung Fu and all kinds of martial arts. His goal, train all his fellow Teensies so they can avoid being captured next time. That's a
pretty good goal, actually.
Yeah. I remember I used this Teensy a lot, back in the original game.
No, the one you were using was the Goth Teensy.
Was I?
Yes. Because the 4 that you started with are still the same 4 you had before.
Oh, okay. So let's see. Daily... Stream... There was one I was interested in. Which one was I interested in? Murphy's Dungeon. Okay. Let's go see what's up. So I'm going to just make this guess. This is a Murphy level. Collect 150 lumps as quickly as possible. Okay. Okay, I did press that button. That was a button that I pressed. Okay. So, this is a level. This is at least one level.
That's good, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Right. Need to cut those. Okay, well, interesting level. I'm not going to go do it again because we have stuff to do. So I went to work and I showed a couple coworkers all of the World Tour levels and the reactions off of some of them. Just like seeing some of the stupidity that the levels make you do. And, you know, one of them was cracking up at Mariachi Madness. He's like, wait, is that? Yeah. That's, That's Eye of the Tiger? Yes, it is. Like,
Eye of the Tiger by a mariachi band involving kazoos.
One of my coworkers is actually, he plays bass. And, what really cracked me up about that is he plays bass, and he decided, and he also was doing some measure of, I guess it was some sort of charity thing for kids, and where he was going to go play for kids. And he decided that he was going to bring kazoos and have the kids play along. Specifically because of that song, because he liked it so much. I don't know if that actually came to fruition or anything, but,
if it didn't, it should have.
Yeah, you're absolutely right on that one. Okay. I love the music in this section. Is there anything down here? Apart from death? Nope.
Food.
Okay. Trying to get the purple ones. Oh, crap. Actually, okay. Apparently there were lums in there. Who'd have thunk it, Mabel? I'm still trying to figure out where the hell I got that. Did you ever have that moment?
Yeah, there are a few terms, you know, I think about and I think, where did I get those from?
That's one of them. I've been using that term for years. And I have no freaking clue where I got it from. It's one of those really weird things, you know? Then you go, well, must have been like parents or something, and you're sitting there going, did my parents ever use that phrase? Okay, let's go get that. Get that. How the hell did I miss him? There we go. Now I can be launched. And I'll launch myself up here to go get the queen. Let's see, who am I killing? That. Oh, right, this level. I remember this level. I always loved how this level actually worked. I really enjoy that design. I actually did have an argument. So I was showing off these levels to a lot of people, and they were looking at stuff like 8-bit Granny World Tour and went, "No, this hurts my brain. This hurts. Do not show this to me." And I had one guy who he had played just the demo of Rayman, and apparently decided he didn't like it from that. Oh, right, this is flying. And I was sitting there, and I spent like half an hour talking to him about it. He's like, "Well, you know, it's very floaty." Well, yes, there's a reason for that. Like, it was... I tried my damnedest to convince him that this game is actually good and was not successful. Which hurts me, Precious. It really does. Oh, missed one. Missed two. Okay. Should have a guy down here. There he is. It's always hard to convince people that one of your favorite games is good. Because you're sitting there, you're trying so hard, you're going, no, really. No, you just gotta try, no. And then they never listen.
Well, it depends a lot on sort of game, I think. Like, some of them are a little easier to sell than others.
Well, you'd think it wouldn't be hard to sell Mario. Which is really what this is. It's a hardcore Mario. And it's easy core if you decide that you do not want to do the stupid shit. But no, apparently... He decided... I don't know where he got this, but he decided floaty controls. And I don't know about you, but I don't feel floaty controls in this game. The controls feel pretty damn tight.
They look... I gotta admit, watching it, yeah, it does look floaty. Like, from a third-person perspective here, it looks...
Well, I am floating. So I think that has something to do with it. But it's, like, your jumps are floatier than they are in, Mario, but I think that's because Mario is not meant to be as much one fluid motion as Rayman is meant to be. And I think that has something to do with it. I think someone's going to disagree with me on that, too.
Probably. It's the internet. They all disagree with you.
That's absolutely true. Yeah, Mario never felt as one fluid motion as this always does. Like, Rayman really seriously wants you to just do everything all at once, don't ever stop. And, like, the 8-bit levels really are the epitome of that. Whereas I always feel that Mario, like, wants you to set up that next jump and, you know, do that next thing. Right,
of course.
I remember this level. I remember it being as easy as that. Did I have trouble with that level last time? I can't actually remember.
Neither can I, actually.
Okay, so we got the king. We need 100 lums to finish off the level, along with, what, 2 teensies?
3.
3 teensies? Yeah,
considering you get about 25 lums for a teensy.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna... Don't ask me how that happened. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have any trouble here. Whoop, no. Don't do that. Okay.
Well, that depends on whether or not you commit ritual seppuku. On the flying spike things.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, then you won't have any troubles, will you?
There's a level just like this in Legends, too.
And you managed to wander into the spikes and lose your...
That goes directly into, like, rain and such.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the spikes were just kind of sitting there. They were being aggressive. There's not really much I could have done, honestly.
They looked at you funny.
Exactly. Well, that one's lost forever.
He is dead to us now.
There's no way I'm gonna go get that. Do I have to go over here?
Don't think so.
Is this a place? Nope, that's not a place. This is a place, though. I hear help me coming from the left. Which is exactly where this is leading me, so hey, that's good. Is that my last guy?
No, there's one more.
One more? Oh, damn.
But he's still ahead, so...
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't think I was losing him, just, I thought that was the end of the level right there.
Well, oh, it's a Rayman, it's, I was gonna say,
oh,
it's
right,
an Origins
it's an
level.
Origins level, right.
The last
I'm
one
never
is
gonna
always-
get used to that.
Yeah, you're never gonna miss the last one.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to that again, though.
Huh.
You know? Because I'm so used from Legends now that you have to collect all of them before the end of the level. Okay. Well, that's that. I love the music in there. Do I want to do this next one? I kind of do, because I remember what level this next one is. So we're getting there, guys. We don't have that many more teensies to rescue, comparatively. It is time for the Skyward Sonata.
A 2-skull difficulty.
Well, comparatively. Oh, damn it. Damn. There we go. I win. I don't know if I'd actually call this level 2-skull, but that's just me. I remember back when I used to play DDR, one of the things we did is we made our own DDR expansion. I say used to as if I don't still play it. But one of the things we did is we actually made our own DDR expansion using Stepmania. You know, set up our own songs, did the whole thing. The other thing we did is we went back to all of the songs we knew previously, and we re-rated them to fit better what we thought they should be rated, because there's some songs that are rated too easy, some songs that are rated too difficult, and I am going to die if I try this. So, got him. Okay, that's why I care about. I care about the big one.
Hey, horrible death!
This is actually gonna be, there we go, difficult. I just missed the queen, didn't I? Yes, I did. Restart. But yeah, I swear I would do the same thing with Rayman if I cared enough. The thing is, I don't actually care enough to re-rate the difficulty scale of the entire Rayman Legends game. That sounds like a lot of work. You know, I was looking, goodoldgames.com does have the Game Boy Advance version of Rayman.
Really?
Yeah. When I looked yesterday, it was on sale too. It's like $3. I was looking at it, but I also remember that Rayman. I don't think I'd get quite as much of a kick out of it as I do this one. It's just a guess I'm making, but okay, never mind. I didn't miss it. Yes, I did. It's right here. Okay, I did miss it, but not as badly as I thought I did. Okay. I love that. I love... No! Whoops. No, I didn't fall to my death. What are you asking? Yeah, they had it, and I was looking at it, and I was considering, do I want to play it? But then I looked at some of the levels and reminded myself, like, some of the nonsense. And I'm not sure if I'd actually want to play it. Because it does have just a certain level of stupid. I'm sorely considering it, though. Okay, there's the queen.
Oh!
I imagine on this level, most of them are going to be, like, just kind of guys that sort of sit, and you just got to catch them. There's that. Come on, give that to me. Okay. That's fine, that gave me a heart back. But I imagine they're going to be, like, cage teensies. Go ahead, and they still do the feet. It still is the feet thing. I love that. It still does the feet thing. It's such a cool thing that when your character steps, it makes a sound. Like, it's a level of interactivity that not a lot of games do. Let's bounce up here. Here's the king. Hi, get bumped. Doink, doink. And that will be that. Easy king. I think I made that a lot harder the first time through. I really do. Okay. So we are about halfway done already. That was almost terrible. Okay, got all those. That's good. We're moving along. Get you. Okay, so it wants me to bounce like that. Oh, okay, missed that guy. That's cool. That is absolutely fine. Ow.
I'm still trying to work out how you did that.
How did what?
How you managed to hit that spiky thing.
I don't ask. I just assume that's because I suck and I move on. And generally I'm right, so it works out in the end.
That works. That works. Let's go with that.
Yeah. I mean, that's the assumption I always make, is that, well, apparently I suck, and I just move on. Okay, jump here, then here. Nope. Oh, crap. Am I gonna miss it? If I go after this, am I gonna miss it? Yes, definitely. Because I go flying off in the other direction. Get back here, you pain in the ass. Get back here. Get saved. And you thought I was gonna die. Whenever I do dive bomb like that, and I can't see the bottom, I immediately go, well, I'm boned. You know this is ending badly. Apparently not, though. Oh, okay. That's the thing that occurred. When am I gonna be able to get that? At what point am I actually gonna be able to get that cage? Now. Okay. Got
now
it.
If you're good.
No, see, now you're setting me up to be good. You don't set me up for that, because then people have expectations that I'll actually be able to do this shit. I don't need that level of expectations. Oh, right, I remember this one.
Well, hey, at least you only have to pop the cage this time. Last time it was a coin.
Was it?
Yes.
I mean, I would have gotten the coin anyways,
I remember because you had trouble with that.
Yeah, I remember it. I just didn't remember what it was.
Because you kept, well, I remember you had trouble with it because you kept you kept tapping the coin and then hitting the spikes.
Is that the last guy? Yes, that is. Okay. Neat. Okay, nope, get back here. This should not be harder than the rest of the level. For some reason it is, and I don't understand why. I need a boss like that, I don't know. A boss that lets me do the whole, like, snake riding thing. Because I don't think this boss does.
Nope.
Okay. Another level completed.
Bing, bing, bing,
They need to do what they did with Halo. And set up a playlist so you can play all the Rayman levels just back-to-back, no stopping. That would be fun. Okay. So that's another 10 of our teensies knocked out.
Just getting rid of those things.
Yep. Okay, folks, when we see you next time, we're going to be moving on to the Shooting Me Softly. We'll see you soon.